Hey guys, and welcome to another video. So today I'm going to be doing a review on Charlotte Tilbury's Magic Foundation. Now, I bought this on the day it came out because I got an email because I subscribed to her website because I love Charlotte Tilbury. Her makeup is fabulous. This is actually my first product. I've seen so many people use Charlotte Tilbury's makeup, and I just really want literally all of her makeup because it's just so fabulous. So this is the first thing I've bought from her, and I really wanted to do a review on it because I did get an email and it said 10 people could win, and obviously I knew I wasn't going to win, so I was like, okay, forget it. When the date comes out, I'm going to buy it. So I woke up that day, went on her website, and it basically took me maybe 15 to 20 minutes to try and find my shade. I struggle when finding shades online, so I have this here. This is in shade number 4. Now I went between 4, 4.5 and 5. I didn't know which one I was. I knew I definitely wasn't a 3, and I knew I definitely wasn't a 6, so, or 5.5. So it was between those 3, and I chose a 4. Even though I put the 4 in the basket, and I took it out, put 4.5 in the basket, then I took that out and I put a 5 in the basket, and it just went back and forth because I couldn't decide. But I've chosen a 4, so I'll see. Hopefully this is my shade, I'm praying. Yep, this is by Charlotte Tilbury. It cost £29.50, so it's basically a normal it's a normal high-end price, because my Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation, which is my favourite foundation, is around £29, so it's basically the same thing. It has a pump bottle, which is actually the best thing on earth, because my Double Wear foundation is just a glass bottle and I have to keep tipping it out and this and that, so it's if I drop it, I'm just panicking because I don't want to drop it, because if I drop it, it's just gonna stain my carpet, and it's just I just don't want that to happen. I don't want any mess. This is called the Magic Foundation. It says flawless, long-lasting coverage, broad spectrum, SPF 15. And on the box it says a full coverage, demi-matte, long-lasting foundation enriched with hyaluronic acid, lauryl, and the concentrated power of vitamin C. Skin is moisturized, dewy, and pores are minimized. Okay. I mean, I heard her say this a lot, so I should already know the words and how to say it. Not gonna lie, I just got out of my bed an hour ago, so I really wanted to try this. I'm super excited to review this. So as soon as I heard the doorbell ring, I collected it. I literally got this maybe half an hour ago, or maybe 20 minutes ago, and I was like, yep, I've got to record it, I've got to do a video. This is super exciting. So what I like about Charlotte Tilbury and her makeup is that when she explains it in her tutorials on YouTube, she always talks about the specific ingredients that are helpful for the skin, like vitamin C, lauryl, and hyaluronic acid. She always says it's moisturizing for the skin, it strengthens the skin or something, but she always talks about it, and it's really nice to hear about things like that, because it makes you want to buy it as well, because it has these really nice good touches that are helpful for the skin. So I think that's quite interesting. Let's get started then. So I'm going to start off by moisturizing my skin, because in the mornings my skin is dry. So I'm going to moisturize it with Clinique's Moisture Surge Intense Skin Fortifying Hydrator. And I'm just going to put this in specific areas where I do actually get super dry. Because this thing is it will last all day. My goodness, you feel your skin being soft all day. Especially if you touch your face with foundation on, you can still feel how soft your skin is. Amazing. So I did try it on my skin to see if it was close to my skin color, and I'm hoping I am right that it's okay. So I don't have any Charlotte Tilbury foundation brushes, but I do have this Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, so this is really good to work it into the skin. So I'm going to pump this onto my hand Oh, scary. Okay, I don't know why I put it on my left hand, because I'm left-handed. Gosh, okay, I'm just going to do it like this. I'm praying this is actually close to my skin colour. And it is! Is that not close to my skin colour? Do you know, I think that is. Do you know what? I think that might be very close to my skin colour right now. I want to see how well it covers redness, because I know my skin is like red. Literally, I have redness in my cheeks, as well as I've got spots today, so I want to see how well it covers it up. Oh my god, I'm left-handed. Why am I doing this with my right hand? Well, it's quite thick because it's not dripping off my hand, so it's not watery. That's good. But if it was watery, you would know that it's quite light coverage, but this is quite thick. Oh my god, that feels so nice. Oh my gosh. That feels so good. It's not even coming off on my hands. I think it's just pretty much setting right now, isn't it? You guys, I'm so happy that this is my shade. Oh my god. That 20 minutes of deciding what shade I am went well, because I chose the right one. I never buy foundation off the internet because I'm terrible at deciding what shade I am. It's very, I can barely feel it on my face, literally. Even though obviously I'm putting something on my face, I can't feel it on my face. So when I wear my double wear foundation, I don't usually set it like a whole face setting. The only places I set is my under eye concealer. So I just want to see how long this can last before it gets oily. So, you know, I'm gonna wear this for as long as I can basically, and I'll tell you what's popping at the end of the day. Okay, so now I have my whole face covered, and it feels really nice. Like, I don't feel like I have anything on my skin. Like with other foundations, you feel like you have something on your skin, like you don't want to scratch your face and stuff because you know you're gonna take some foundation off. Obviously I'm not gonna scratch my face, but it feels really soft. I look flawless. Obviously this foundation does make you look flawless. You do look poreless. I believe I look poreless, so, but the thing I can notice right now is my spots. That's the only thing I can notice. It did cover the redness on my cheeks, but I am noticing my spots, so I'm just going to conceal that with normal concealer. I'm going to do the rest of my makeup how I normally would, and then I'll come back at the end of it. And I'm probably just going to do an oil test, see how long it lasts throughout the day. I don't usually have makeup on for longer than like 6 hours, especially if I'm going to an event or something. I don't usually have it longer than like 6 hours or 5-6 hours. So what's the time now? The time is basically 1. It's 1 o'clock, and I'm just gonna see how long I can have this on for. So pretty much I'll see you at the end of it. So basically the foundation has completely set. Obviously an hour and a half, I think that's more than enough time. So basically it feels super soft, like literally powder, basically how any matte foundation would feel like. But it says demi matte. When it says demi matte, does that mean sort of matte? So really, I mean, my face is matte pretty much. I bet the only thing that is highlighted is my highlighter. So I mean, it is a lovely foundation. My skin is flawless right now. I don't have any problems with it other than my spots. Maybe I just need to put colour correcting. Maybe I need to put a bit of green underneath on my spots before I put the foundation on. But other than that, I think the foundation is pretty nice, and I'm actually quite enjoying it. It kind of reminds me of my Estee Lauder though. Like, it feels extremely similar because I have, this is the foundation and then here's my Estee Lauder. So I have my double wear and this is the foundation I'm wearing today, and I feel like they're quite similar in a way. I mean, I don't think Estee has like the vitamin C and all that stuff in it, but it does still feel very similar, but I feel like this feels more lighter because this is my Holy Grail foundation. I use this all the time. I don't wear anything else, but I feel like this feels quite lighter, and also it doesn't feel thick on your skin. It doesn't feel like you have anything on your face. It just feels like your skin in a way. It feels like the sun's going, but it feels like your skin, so it doesn't feel extremely thick and like I have a thick foundation on my skin, so it doesn't feel cakey. Also, my dry areas, even though I did put a little bit of moisturizer on, it doesn't make my skin dry. I do have combo oily skin, so I want to test if the oil is seeps through at the end of the day. So I'm going to keep this on for as long as I can, and then I'll tell you how I feel about it at the end of the day. So I'm back and it is 6:46, and basically I've had this on for 7 hours and I still look flawless. Like, you can still see that on camera. I do basically look flawless. It hasn't really come off anywhere, to be honest. I haven't scratched my face at all. My face doesn't really get itchy when I have, well, actually no, it does get itchy when I have foundation on, because like I don't have foundation on for a long amount of time, but it has kept on very well. It hasn't been flaking. I don't have any dry skin anywhere. I was going to test it with some shine control papers, and basically what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to rip it off. I'm going to put this on my nose, see if my nose is oily. So yeah, no, there is oil there, so some oil. It's not a lot. I don't think it's that much, to be honest, but oil has come through, so really it hasn't held up with the oil that well around the nose, but I've had it on for about 7 hours, so it's not that bad. So I'm going to take another one and put that on my forehead, because my forehead, my nose, that's where I get oily. As you can see, my forehead was quite oily, so pretty much, as you can see, the oil kind of held up pretty well for 7 hours, whereas with when I did a Clinique review, it literally, like, there was so much oil, and that was only from an hour. This held up for about 7 hours with the oil, so not much oil. I didn't feel oily. What else? It feels really lightweight. The only thing I can feel right now on my face is my eyelashes, because like I think I always feel eyelashes, especially with this eyelash and this corner right here. It's always watering, so like my eyelash keeps moving, so whenever I put glue, I always make sure I put glue more on the inner corner. But other than that, the foundation held really well. As you can see, you can still see my contour, and as Judy from It's Judy Time says, if it can hold blush and like contours and stuff on your face, it's a good foundation. So I think this is a pretty good foundation, but the next thing I want to find out is how good it looks when I use a sponge. And I'm so used to putting foundation on with a sponge, especially my Real Technique sponge, when I dampen it. So when I dampen it, I usually just put it on my face, and I think, do you know what, I think that it's going to look super good with a sponge application, because even though it's thick, you can use a lot of product all over your face. And also, while I was just going through YouTube while I was finishing the rest of my makeup, she uploaded a video, Charlotte Tilbury, on how to use the foundation in the tutorial, and I feel like the difference is that she used her foundation brush, and it just made everything look completely different. Whereas I used my Expert face brush and it looked completely different. Like it covered up all of this girl's like acne, whereas with my spots I could still see redness, whereas she had like spots around her cheek area and it was red, but then she covered it up so well with just using her foundation brush. So that's something to look out for. I think that kind of means something. So I think using her brush with her foundation actually could go quite well together. So that's something you can actually look out for. Other than that, I think I'm so glad I picked the right colour shade for this foundation. But other than that, I think I will probably be using this foundation quite a lot now. I mean, Double Wear is my baby, but this might just be my new foundation. So I'm really liking it, and that's pretty much all I can say right now. So if you guys did enjoy, don't forget to like, subscribe, share and comment, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.